Hey guys, well today I'm going to review a movie that I have not heard of before until my new YouTube subscriber, I can call him my YouTube friend too now, Nigel Bureaus. He suggests this movie in my latest video, which was the Underrated Horror Movies Part 2. So he recommended this movie, and the movie is Brainscan. And after watching it, I'm going to say I agree. This was actually pretty good and pretty good underrated movie. So maybe if I do another underrated movies list in the future, I'll add this on there. So, and why it doesn't have that much recognition is beyond me. This should have more recognition than it does. This movie stars Edward Furlong from Terminator 2, Frank Langella, and T. Ryder Smith. So this movie's about this teenage kid named Michael, who's played by Edward Furlong, and he's a huge horror fan. I could relate. Like he's into horror movies. His room is like decorated with horror stuff, kind of like mine. And he even has a horror club at his high school, which the principal does not like. And one day he hears about this new horror game that's come out called Brainscan. And so, like, he reads about it in a Fangoria magazine, and so he hears that it's like supposed to be like really scary, really shocking, but he doesn't believe it though, because that's never happened to him when he's done horror games. So he orders it, gets it in the mail, and plays it like some kind of like virtual reality game, like sees it in his mind. So he sees through the eyes of a killer in this game. So like in this game he starts killing people, he kills witnesses, gets rid of evidence, until finally, after he plays it, he likes it so much. So he becomes like obsessed with the game, and until, of course, he starts hearing about these murders going on in his area, and these people are dying the same way in this video game. And after that, he like starts like believing maybe he's actually the killer, or maybe he's not the killer. It could be all in his head. Until finally he meets Trickster, the guy that's on the cover. He's played by T. Ryder Smith. And for some reason, when I saw T. Ryder Smith in this movie, I actually thought he looked like Dee Snider from Strangeland, which is another good underrated horror movie, which I checked out when I saw my YouTube buddy Dave's Nightmare did his underrated movies list. So I checked out because I saw it on his list, and it was pretty good too. But I'm getting off topic. So he meets Trickster, so he finds out that everything in this game is actually real. So like he's got to keep doing it, keep playing it, or else Trickster will kill him. Yeah, so that's actually pretty cool. So the acting is actually pretty good. I mean, Edward Furlong's pretty good. Frank Langella, who plays this this detective who's investigating the murders that Edward Furlong's like expected of. So he's pretty good in the movie too. But the man who really steals the show in this is T. Ryder Smith. Like he was like pretty over the top. He is like wacky. Like he's stole the show. He was pretty good in this movie. Hey, I read for some reason he hasn't done that many movies. He's mostly done just TV shows. But like after seeing him in this, made me actually wish that he was actually in more movies. And he was actually pretty good overall. So I like the story of this movie. I like the whole concept, this video game thing, and like the flaws in it are just really minor. Like it's like it suffered from some bad CGI stuff, which I do understand. This was made in 1994, so CGI it wasn't that good at the time. I mean, I know it's gotten better and better over the years since then. However, even to this very day, there's still movies that have bad CGI. So like today, it's like unexcusable. But like this could get like a little bit of a slide because it was the early '90s, so CGI wasn't that good. And there was just some minor bad acting from other people, not too much though. So it didn't stand out that much, we'll just say. And there was also some. But the death scenes in this was pretty good. Like all the gore effects in it, the stabbing, and whatnot were pretty good. There was like, this one death scene that was off screen, so it felt a little bit ripped off right over there. And so, overall, I definitely thought this was a pretty good movie. Thanks for the recommendation, Nigel Burrows. And I would also suggest this to my YouTube buddy, Dave's Nightmares. So, Dave, if you haven't checked this up, check it out, man. Buy a copy. It's really cool. And I think that's really all. Oh, wait. Maybe just another minor flaw was kind of like the last, I would say, 10 minutes. I didn't really care for too much. But the very end was pretty cool, though. So I think that's really all I gotta say about this movie. So I would definitely recommend this. It was a pretty good, underrated movie. And maybe I'll also do a little shout out to Nigel Burrows. Thanks for that recommendation, man. And I think your videos are pretty cool too. I checked them out as well. Pretty cool videos too. And can't wait to see you do another one. Oh, and also Nigel Burrows, check out my YouTube buddy Dave's Nightmares. He's pretty cool too. You would definitely like his videos. Check it out. And that's all I gotta say. So, Brainscan, pretty good, underrated. Go for it. See ya. Oops.